Because we look for people to bring us out of certain situations, but they're not destined to do that. There are some people that's just not destined to bring us out of certain situations. Right. Yeah. There are people that's just there to aggravate us, to irritate us. There are people there that's designed to keep us in things that we are in. And so that's why we have to analyze, who are we in our circle? Do we even have a circle? Why are we having a circle? Because if you can't pull me out and bring me to greater, I don't need you in my atmosphere. Because I have an appointment with destiny. So if you can't go along with me to my appointment, then I don't need you there. I'm not being funny, I'm not being ignorant. I just know that there are some people that's not for me, that's against me, that's against some of you, because they can peek into and see that you have a destiny. And then there are some that are leeches because they see your destiny. And so they want to leech off what you have so they can have it too. But who or what is your appointment? You are assigned to make it to this appointment. It's kind of like when you have a doctor's appointment. Maybe like 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm not a morning person. But my husband get up at 5, so I stay up and I stay up till 6 and pray. I still can't go back to sleep. But it's kind of like if you have an appointment, a doctor's appointment, or you have an appointment to meet somebody, we're going to make it on time for that appointment, especially if it's going to benefit us. But let's turn that thing around and look at it spiritually. God gives us a certain time and a certain place to do things. He gives us a certain time for prayer. That's our appointment. Because that's what's going to enhance us to realize that we do have destiny, that we do have a purpose. And I miss some of my appointments. I miss some of my prayer times. And my day does not go as well as it should go because I miss my prayer. I miss my appointment with Jesus. And see, me, I pray a little different. I don't get on my knees, but I lay prostrate because I want God to know that I surrender everything within me. Everything that needs to come out, I'm surrendering. This is how I, with my face on my pillow like this and I'm praying. That's how I surrender. That's how I pray. But every morning, it's like I have an appointment. And so when we have that appointment, we try our best not to miss that appointment. But sometimes maybe we oversleep. Sometimes maybe our alarm clock didn't go off. Or sometimes we just don't feel like going. But that's how we are today. Well, let me say, can I make this personal? I don't like to say we because I can't speak for everybody. But I want to be personal. And so I may miss some things. But guess what? I still, when you call the doctor and say, can I reschedule? And they allow you to reschedule. That's how God is. That's what, we can't, even though we may feel like we don't need to make this appointment, guess what? God said, well, let me reschedule. How about you come to me an hour later? You pray to me an hour later. It's kind of like missing service. We know service is supposed to start, well, I know service is supposed to start maybe at 7:30. Sometimes I get there at 7:45 or 8. Well, when I was growing up, my grandma said, she used to tell me that you never know what's going to happen in the beginning of service. That's why you need to be there on time. And so my husband and I challenged our people when we know normally that praise and worship will begin at 11:30. And people were just coming in late. I'm still talking about our appointment. People was coming in late and just thought that it was just going to be praise and worship, praise and worship. Well, no, we turned that thing around. We had our youth pastor to preach. We know she only preached like 15, 20 minutes. So by the time she was dismissing, they were coming in ready for church, and it was over with. So what I'm saying is, if we don't have to miss our appointment, then we should not. Even though we know we serve a God that is full of mercy and full of grace, and we know that His grace is sufficient, and we know that He gives us second chances. But I'd rather keep my appointment, the time that I'm supposed to be there, the time that I'm supposed to pray to God, the time I'm supposed to talk to God, the time I'm supposed to kneel before Him and lay before Him. I'd rather keep that appointment than Him rescheduling, because I